Good morning, everyone. It's just been laid on my heart to do this Friday morning motivation, this entrepreneurial tip. For some of you guys who don't know me, my name is Dr. Roz Aker-Black, and yesterday I had the opportunity to do a coaching session with some young ladies that I work with. And hi, thank you for joining. Thanks for joining. Tell me where you're from. Alley 006, tell me where you're from. And I apologize for the shades, but the sun's in my eyes and I didn't want you guys seeing me squinting. And I'm sorry for doing this car scope, but I'm on my way to do thank you for joining. I'm on my way to do Florida. Welcome, Florida. Oh, I love Florida. Welcome. I'm a Georgia girl myself, although I live in the DC area, but I love the South. So I'm in the DC area now. Hi, House of Beautifully. How are you? I'm in the DC area now, and this week is Congressional Black Caucus Week. So we have really just been doing a lot of advocacy work and really just trying to fight for our civil rights, basically. So I say all that to say that sometimes as an entrepreneur, you get in a space where you just lose motivation. It seems like everybody around you is doing everything that it is that you want to do. So what I say to you today is, no, I'm not. Awesome Prince, sorry. What I say to you today in terms of staying motivated and following your dream is that you have to stop with the distractions. And the truth of the matter is, fear is just false evidence appearing real. And what I mean by that is it's just an emotion. So for you guys that don't know me, I'm a clinical psychologist by trade. And so I love to analyze behavior. I'm going to have to block that individual. Sorry, guys. I love to analyze behavior. That's what I do. And oftentimes as an entrepreneur, and when I was coaching my women last night, because I do a coaching group for women who want to be empowered, who want to reach their goals, who want to reach their dreams, there was this thing called fear that was really holding them back from reaching their full potential. And so what I'm here to tell you today is that fear is not real. Fear is the worst abuse that you could do to yourself. And what I mean by that is that you have the power to really, 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 really pursue your dreams. No one can stop you but you. And so if you are being stopped by this whole idea of thank you for the hearts. If you are being stopped by this whole idea of, I'm scared, or no one's going to believe me, or no one's going to buy into my product, or no one is going to be excited about who you are, I'm here to tell you that if you don't believe in you, nobody else will believe in you. And what I mean by that is that when you are out in this world, you are wearing that fear on your sleeve when you are trying to be an entrepreneur. So my advice to you is that you need to look at your body language. And what I mean by that is that our body language or nonverbal communication is 97% of how we communicate in this world, with only 3% left to chance of us verbally saying anything. So when people see you, it only takes them about 1.5 seconds to make an opinion about who you are. So you have to walk in your boldness. You have to be confident. You have to absolutely know that you are the best in whatever field that you are in, whatever it is, and stop doing this social comparison. Do not compare yourself to other people. And what I mean by that is that you're unique. You have your own special gift. You don't have to compare yourself to anyone. You just have to focus on you. And when you stay focused on you and focused on your goals, then you're going to reach your full potential. You absolutely are going to reach your full potential. So I just wanted to share with you this morning. Thank you everyone for sharing and inviting your followers. I really appreciate that. And if you like what I'm saying, go ahead and give me a heart party. I appreciate that as well. If you know that you're that person, that you're in this space of, hi, Mr. Entrepreneur Doer. If you know that you're in this space of where you are easily affected by emotions, then I want to say to you now is that you got to get that in check. You got to get your emotions in check, and you got to know who you are. And what I mean by that is that everything that we know, thank you, everything that we know about emotions is that it is not stable. Emotions are fleeting. I live in the DC area, and I just sat through 2 hours of traffic. Trust me, I've had so many emotions during my commute here to this place where I'm going in, and I'm getting ready to I have a speaking engagement, and I'm getting ready to go and speak. And it just came by whim, guys. But if I wasn't prepared and if I didn't believe in myself, then I wouldn't get the speaking engagements that I get. And I am excited about the idea that somebody believes in what it is that I have to say. So I just wanted to come to you today just to motivate you, because being an entrepreneur is not easy. I get it. You sit down, you cry, the money's not coming in. You're doing all the marketing that you're doing. You're doing everything that everybody has told you to do, and it's not working. So what I want to say to you is that you have to get out of your own way. You have to absolutely stop thinking that you aren't worth it, because you are. Whatever you have to say, you just have to find a much more creative way of getting your message across. And that means that you got to spend time with you and know who you are so that people can know who you are. You have to build your brand. And what I mean by that is that you are your own brand. You are your own brand. You are your own brand. Absolutely. You have to know who you are, because at the end of the day, if you don't know you, and if you don't know your product backwards and forwards, or if it's just you selling yourself, if you don't know you, then you can't expect anybody else to want to get to know you. So you absolutely, in this whole life of being an entrepreneur, you really got to give it your all. And what I mean by that, and I know some of you guys have given it your all. The truth of the matter is, my husband, who's not on social media, is trying to figure out, why am I always on social media? But what he doesn't realize is that social media, yes, you better market yourself. Social media is a great avenue to promote yourself, but you got to show all facets of your life. You have to be relatable. You have to be relatable to your market. You have to know your market. And if you don't know your market and you're all over the place, it comes across. So you got to streamline yourself to your market. Absolutely know who you want to sell your products to, or who you want to sell yourself to. Once you figure that out, then you can really work on your brand. So I tell people all the time is that you are the ambassador of who you are. So you have to be very careful in how you present yourself, because the truth of the matter is that, people will judge you in 1.5 seconds. So everybody is a potential customer. Everybody is a potential client. So you absolutely have to ensure that you are treating everyone. Arcavius A, I hope I said that correctly. I am on Facebook, I'm on Instagram, and I'm on Twitter, all at Dr. Roz Aker-Black. So you can find me there. And I'm on YouTube as well under Rosalind Aker-Black. And what I like to do is I like to give these little motivational tips, because I know what it feels like to put your all in a business, or to have an event and people don't show up, and then you're like, okay, should I do a free event for people to come up? And I want to tell you right now, stop doing free stuff, because when you devalue yourself, other people don't show you value. So stop doing free stuff. My apologies. Are you guys there? Stop doing, awesome. Stop doing free stuff and put a value on yourself. And don't be afraid to put a value on you. When I first, I have a doctorate in clinical psychology. And when I first got this degree, I didn't even want people to call me doctor, which was the craziest thing, because I worked 5 years to get the degree. So once I realized that if I didn't value what I had, then no one else would value what I had. So it became very clear that I had to be the utmost confident. I had to believe in me. I had to believe in me. Thank you, Hustle Beautifully. And if you guys are not following this young lady, Hustle Beautifully, please follow her because she's an amazing entrepreneur out of Ohio. She's doing some wonderful things. She's empowering people to reach their full potential, and she's doing it in a beautiful way. So if you guys aren't following her, please be sure to follow her. And thank you for that cosign. I really appreciate it. Please follow me on other sites, and I'll also follow you, because if you are somebody who's trying to reach your dream, I want to make sure and help you get there, because I tell people all the time, there is room for all of us to grow, because none of us are alike. We're all unique. And so it's up to us to make our niche. It's up to us to get people to believe in us, because it is a struggle. It's a struggle out here to be an entrepreneur, and people, they give up. They give up because it is so hard. So what I want to do today is I want to encourage you that whatever the dream is that you have, or whatever it is that you're trying to share with this world, don't give up. Do not give up. Fight for your dream, because if you don't fight for your dream, nobody else will. And here's the truth. For the people who don't believe in your dream, it's okay. It's not for them to believe in. It's for you to believe in yourself. You always go for self. You always support you. You always bet on you, because at the end of the day, naysayers are distraction. So don't even focus on them. Don't even worry about them. Worry about what your goal is, what it is that you are. Thank you. I'm going to follow you. Strictly Authentic. I'm going to follow you. Absolutely. Worry about what your goal is. And I noticed when I first started out trying to do this entrepreneurial thing, I was looking at everybody and I was like, I'm never going to be like this. I'm never going to be like that. I'm never going to reach this brand. And because I was just doing too much, I was focused on them and I wasn't focused on me. So you absolutely have to stay true to you. Don't worry about the distractions. Don't worry about, don't worry about whether you're making it and you're not making it, because at the end of the day, you have to just, thank you so much. You have to just keep plowing at it. You have to, because here's the truth. A lot of people think that in terms of, good morning, hey, Janine. Guys, if you're not following Janine Biggins, you're missing out. She is a digital media genius. So please, follow her as well, because she will get you right digitally on anything that you need. And I love you back. I love you back, Janine. What you have to do is that you have to learn how to network. And what I mean by that is that you have to put yourself in a place where people notice you. And you don't have to be abrupt about it. You don't have to be rude about it. But people need to see you. People need to start seeing your name. People need to start associating you with your brand. So if you don't have your brand in the place where it needs to be, you got to work on that. You gotta work on that. Absolutely, networking is very important. Last night, like I said, it's CBC week here, Congressional Black Caucus week here in DC. And I went to the Alabama delegation party last night, and I just had the opportunity to meet some of the celebrities that were there. And it wasn't this idea of going to them saying, hey, this is what I do. But it was this idea of going to say, hey, I appreciate what you do. I appreciate everything that you have going on. And then telling them about myself. Because once in terms of networking, it's a give relationship first. You cannot just think that you're going to take, because nobody wants to be bothered with you. So you have to be willing to give in order to get. And so if you are not in the space of trying to give to people, then people are going to run from you. How many of us have ever been in a situation where we see someone who gets on our nerves, and we're like we're in the mall or in the grocery store or something, and we'll turn and go down another aisle because we don't want to be bothered. So that's not how you need to network. The way you need to network is that people need to see that you are a giver, you are a resource, and that you don't mind helping them. Because at the end of the day, You need those type of people to help you. Those type of people become the people who do the advertisement for you. That way you don't have to advertise at all. And what I mean by that, you want people speaking on your behalf. You want people saying, oh, she's amazing. Oh, have you met her? Or he's amazing. Have you done this with him? Has that taken place with that person? Oh, you know, this person is really good at that. And that way, once you get other people speaking for you, then you are absolutely building your brand. So I just wanted to stop by before I go in here and do this speaking engagement here with this workforce development program. People who are trying to get their life back on track and they just need a little boost. They need a little help. You know, God spoke to my heart this morning that they're not the only ones that may need some motivation this morning. We all need some motivation. We all need to know that whatever it is, whatever the will is, whatever the desire is, that it was given to us for a reason, and it's up to us to act upon it. Please stay in touch with me. No, you know what? No stressing. We're going to talk because I do stress management too. So, you know, contact me, follow me on those networks, and I don't mind having a telephone conversation with you about how not to stress and how to get your brand to the next level. I've just been very fortunate to have people in my life who are willing to help me with that process. And because they were so helpful, it's only my job to in turn be helpful and help someone else. So absolutely, if you are in that space of stressing out, I actually do a networking boot camp. That's a 2-week boot camp. So if you are interested in that, I'll send you the information on that. But absolutely, I just, and it can be very stressful at times. There have been times where I'm up at 3 a.m. and I'm crying because I put out this product and no one bites. And I do a lot of relationship work, and I work with a lot of, and I know people are struggling in their relationships, but they don't want to invest in them. They don't want to invest in getting their life right. And it's heartbreaking because you see people falling apart all around you, but they don't want to do the necessary work. And so there have been a lot of times where I've had to just take a break and not cry about it, or you see someone who you know isn't really qualified to do what it is that they're doing, but they seem to be having this magnitude of success. I want to encourage you. It's a distraction. Don't buy into it. You work on you. You don't let that stress you out. You keep plugging away at what it is, because here, I honestly believe if you have the desire to do something, then, you know, whoever your higher power is, for me, it's God. I'm a Christian. Whoever your higher power is has given you that desire, you know, and so if you have that desire, I say go for it. You can't give up on you. When everybody else is giving up, you cannot give up on you. You cannot give up on your dream. If it don't work one way, then you get creative and try to find another way to make it happen. Whenever you see obstacles, that's when you know you were in the place where you were supposed to be. Because once you fight through those obstacles, you have a testimony. You're more authentic. You are more authentic when you are fighting through your obstacles, because you know without a shadow of a doubt what it took for you to get to where it is that you are. So I say this to you this morning. Don't let the naysayers get you down. Don't let what's happening around you be a stressor. Forget about the distraction. Forget about the fear. Again, fear is the worst abuse that you can do to yourself. Fear will hold you back. Yeah, yes, fear will hold you back in a way that you don't even realize it. And fear can keep you stuck for years. Being rejected is a part of the game. And I hate to say it like this, but you got to get to a place where you build a bridge and you say, I'm walking over this thing in victory. Because being rejected is part of the game. You know how many times I've been rejected, you know, but it's okay because somebody else is going to see my greatness. So you got to keep just plowing away to where somebody recognizes your greatness. Don't give up on yourself. You know, really, really believe in who you are. When you believe in who you are, everybody else has no choice but to. So it all starts with you. It starts with you having the belief, and it starts with you being in the space of knowing that this is what my divine purpose is. This is what I am here to do. Absolutely. False education accepted as reality. And people tell us things like, oh, you'll never make it, or no, that's too big for you. I don't think you can do it. Not today. You tell that person, not today. Not today. You are destined to do whatever it is that you desire to do. So I love you guys with the grace of God. Thank you for following me. Share the replay with your followers. I would really appreciate that. And really, I love, having people in my tribe. Thank you so much. I pray that I do knock out, because I didn't get home till 2:00 this morning because I was having a little bit too much fun last night. So I'm really like, I hope I can get through a 4-hour speaking engagement, but I know that I will. That this is just getting me to the place of knowing where I am, and I want to keep you encouraged. I want to keep you motivated, because there's so much out here that can tear us down. But you have it. You have whatever it is that you desire to do. You have it. You have it. You have it. Yeah, 4 hours. Yes, 4 hours. I know. You have whatever it is that your heart, thank you, that your heart desires. So I just want to wish you luck. Connect with me. Let's talk. Let's network. If I can help you, heck, if you can help me, let's start a community. Let's start a great community with each other. And let's really, 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 really get in the place of believing in ourselves. Always bet on you. Always bet on you. Regardless of the situation, always bet on you. Always, always, always. Yes. Please, yes, give me your contact. Absolutely. Absolutely. And again, guys, you guys can follow me at Dr. Roz Aker-Black on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. I'm all over, and here. And, I'm soon going to be going to Blab. Here is actually my email address if you guys want to contact me. It is Dr. Okay, I'll spell it out. Dr. Roslyn, Roselyn, Aker, Aker, Black, Black, at gmail.com. Or I have two, so I apologize. Or, Dr. Roz, Roz, Aker, Aker, Black, Black, excuse me, at gmail.com. Or the best way to find me is on Facebook. And I'm under Roslyn, Roselyn, Aker, Aker, -Black, Black, or my public figure page is Dr. Roz Aker-Black. So, Droz Aker, Black. So I look forward to connecting with you. I look forward to motivating you. And if you are interested in joining my, my networking boot camp, just, when you contact me, let me know about that. And we can get you started on the plan. And yes, that's correct. Thank you. My last name, Aker, Aker, -Black, Black. So Aker-Black. I thank you for joining me. I wish you the best today. I hope that you go into the weekend preparing yourself to be the best that you can be for Monday, so that people know when you're coming, that you're coming full steam ahead. So you got a whole weekend to get yourself together. Absolutely. I want to hear from you. And thank you for following me today. So I wish you all the best. I love you. I got to go rest my voice. I could get myself together, and I will see you on the next scope. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I love you all. Thank you so much. Oh, well, work your Friday, girl. Work your Friday. Work it. All right, guys. Have a good one. Thank you so much. Now I got to figure out how to turn this thing off. Okay, stop. All right.